Hi everyone, welcome back to Forma Therapy. My name is Cheok PD, and today I'm going to be reacting to Tilt by IRENE Seulgi from Red Velvet here on the Culture Study. I was not expecting an IRENE Seulgi comeback. This is coming also a little bit late because I was a little sick when this initially came out, but of course I had to check it out because, Naughty was incredible. Both just on a choreo level, it was really cool. The music video was really cool. They had some really fun camera work stuff that they did. So I have high expectations for Tilt. With that in mind, IRENE and Seulgi also just recently had their solo debuts and comebacks, respectively. So it feels like they just had solos. They're doing a duo unit. Feels like a Red Velvet group comeback is only a matter of time. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and check out Tilt. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Creepy. Red Velvet, especially Seulgi and IRENE, they do darkness really well. Whoa. The shot leading into this chorus is really cool. I definitely gotta watch it again just to see that. Ooh. Little runway fashion, high fashion inspired. Whoa, this is kind of a little mind bending. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Man, IRENE and Seulgi, very just like Naughty, they really nail this this dark pop vibe. In particular, I had no idea what the hell this song or this music video was about. The only thought I had, I was trying to piece it together based on the imagery that we were shown, as well as some of the lyrics. The lyrics are just, they're so vague is not the right word. They're just written in such a way that requires you to decipher it. I'm just like, while I was listening to it, that was my first listen, and just both listening or even reading, did not help in trying to understand the song. You know, I can speak Korean, I can understand Korean. The words that they used in some of them, I was like, whoa, this is like too advanced for me. But even then, when I read some of the English subtitles, the illusion, something, 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 a broken shadow, I'm like, what the heck are they singing about? And then there was one scene in particular that kind of pieced it all together for me. If you let's hop on back to the music video. There's this it's right here. So this shot I believe is a direct reference to the film Fight Club. The film Fight Club, spoilers for like a 20-year-old movie. If you don't want Fight Club spoiled, don't discontinue watching this video. But the movie Fight Club, this is one of the climactic scenes at the end of the movie. It's about someone who suffers from an alter ego. There's a character in that movie played by Brad Pitt. The main character is Edward Norton and Brad Pitt. And Brad Pitt acts as a different character, but it turns out they're the same person. And it was just him in his own head. Not a figment of his imagination, but his alter ego that he wasn't aware of. And suddenly a lot of this music video started clicking. And the lyrics as well. The chorus talks about don't push me too hard or I'll tilt. And then they talk about flipped perspective. And then, various portions like the second verse of okay, let me go beyond the second verse. First verse, second verse, whatever. They talk about don't worry about crossing the line, just do it, as well as once you flip the perspective, you create like a masterpiece. And this is an interesting song about, I think, kind of either discovering one's alter ego or even one's shadow self and becoming complete through that process. There are a lot of these imageries where, I mean, frankly, the IRENE and SEULGI shippers are thriving. But beyond that, it's two people facing each other down, but also mirroring one another. And then there are these like very creepy CG shots where like the skin is peeling or combining, where like IRENE's face will peel and then it becomes SEULGI. Or at the beginning of the music video, there are two sides of one head. So I believe IRENE and SEULGI are actually supposed to be alter egos of one another. Who is the like real person? Who is not? I think that is not established or left to be unsaid. And that's kind of the point, is you don't really know who you really are until you dive into that darker part of yourself. Wow, what a cool music video. Wow. What a cool song. Super badass, super sexy. Love dark fantasy pop. Especially love any sort. I always love like a heavy influence on like voguing or even like that intense runway sort of like dance music. And I love that here. As well as the choreography is kind of similar to Naughty in like a lot of like these long, there's that one meme of IRENE doing this, but like there's like a lot of like these straight tilting like motions that are also really satisfying to watch. But let's go ahead and check it out again. See, I believe as that wraps around them, it's also forming a face on that side as well. That shot of like the black through the tarp or whatever looks like something trying to get out. Those really bright, colorful synths are extremely unexpected, but I love the scale of this song. Okay, I gotta see that again. Oh my god, I went back way too far. I'm about to tilt, hold on. Wow. The pull down and then the pull up. Especially it's like pulling down to the side and then pulling up vertically. It's really cool how these dancers are, yeah. The dancers are sort of like almost look like they're fighting and mirroring each other at the same time. Love the sound design right there where it sounds like a camera like turning on and then it starts getting into this like runway photo shoot vibe. It's these series of lyrics that are very strange. The illusion drawn over the broken balance of shadow. The broken balance of shadow. I believe that's talking about one's shadow self. And imagination fills in where the perspective cuts off. So you start filling things in your head when your view is limited. Oh my god, I thought it was just these two. They're all IRENE and Seulgi in the back. Oh. New masterpiece we've created. I believe the idea is like once you're able to break out of your own limitations and fill in those gaps, you become complete, or a new masterpiece we've created. Which creates perfect balance. The getting clear what we like is, I believe, the process of understanding oneself. They flip positions in the second chorus. Seulgi was on the left. Yeah, even the choreo is mirroring one another right there. Where, oh, that haunting riser, that oh, into this shot is so sick. As well as the mirroring of IRENE's hand in the front of her face, and then Seulgi coming from the back of her head. That is really cool. This entire section right here, Seulgi, the way she's like doing this and then is like edging up to the front, so fucking cool. Absolutely slaying. Whoa. Choreo looks so cool. Choreo looks so cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. Tilt by Irene and Sergey. I love it. I don't know if like my interpretation of this is correct. I'm just going based off of like context clues, the lyrics, and the imagery, and it's just my interpretation of it. But I feel like they are the imagery is them mirroring one another, and they're describing being each other's shadow self and finding that side of you is what creates this completion, this masterpiece. It's really freaking cool. It's really artistic. It's dark. I mean, I always love really dark concepts, but especially dark pop, leaning on the voguing. So cool. And of course, visually, what a feast. I mean, already Sergey and Irene are absolutely gorgeous, but then within this setup and within all the dancing and like the crazy trippy CG visuals, they look even more beautiful. They look even more like works of art within this context. I think I like this music video. I don't know about the song. The song is kind of iconic. I like this music video more than Naughty. Maybe because it's so trippy and it kind of like is expanding my third eye. That's why I'm really into it. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts were about Tilt from Irene and Sergey. How did this live up to Naughty? Do you think it lived up to their debut? Did you like it? Let me know in the comments down below. Guys, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to be wrapping up my reaction right there. I am going to be doing a listening party for the Tilt album. By the time this reaction's out on YouTube, so should the listening party. So if you want to check that out, come join my Patreon. Links in the description below. Of course, you don't have to support monetarily if you don't want to. You can simply hit the like button down below. You can also subscribe as well. Check out my other reactions over here, and I will see you next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, guys.